What's up everyone? Today we're back with another vlog and I got something pretty interesting to show you guys. So yeah, let's get right into it. Alright, so as you guys have probably noticed by the title and thumbnail of this video, I had a brand reach out to me for a sponsor and a video. Now, I've never been sponsored before, and so I'm not sure if this is real or what's the deal here. It's this screen protector company that makes screen protectors for phones. My phone uses a screen protector. It's not theirs. Not yet, at least. So I'm not gonna say the brand right now, you know what I mean? In my next video on my main channel, I am gonna be including it if it's a real deal here. Yeah, basically what happened is I just got this email from them and it showed like they gave me their deal and stuff like that, and they said that they liked my channel. However, it was kind of odd because channel they said they liked was my shorts channel, which I haven't uploaded on in like a year. And so kind of odd. You know, that channel does have a lot of subscribers on it, like over 10,000. And so I'm thinking that they probably don't actually watch the videos. They just saw high subscriber count or like, hey, let's try to sponsor this guy. That's my thinking. Not too sure here. I looked at their product, you know, because they sent a link to their product and stuff and their website. And so I checked out their product, thought it was pretty good. And so I shot a link back to him, or I shot an email back to him and said that I would like to probably do a brand deal with them, but the channel that they reached out on, I have not uploaded a video in forever. And so, yeah, I showed them my new channel that I do upload on. It took a few days, but then they replied back with an email saying, what's your video rate? So this is like last night. And so I'm not too sure what the video rate means. And so I went on to ChatGPT and asked it, and it was thinking like how many times you upload a video per month or something like that, you know what I mean? So like how often do you upload a video? But it also could mean like how much views, how much subscribers, how much stuff like that you're getting. Right now, I'm kind of in like an unknown spot because I haven't uploaded on that channel or my main channel in a couple weeks because I'm working on a new video and it's taking a while to do because I want to do it really good and really right. And then they also asked, can we make a gifted cooperation? And so I was like, I never heard of that. And so I also asked ChatGPT what that means. And it was saying that it's basically like, they're not going to give you a commission fee or anything like that. They're just going to send you the product in hopes of like a review or like a little segment in your video. And so I thought, hey, this is a good idea, like just to get the foot in the door and get some experience with sponsorships and stuff, if it's real, you know. And so far it seems pretty legit. Like the email comes from the company, like the website and stuff like that. Now they're asking me for my address and my phone model so I can get the right screen protector for my phone. And so I'm gonna put all that stuff in, but I'm not sure, guys. Like, have you guys, those of you who have YouTube channels and stuff, have you ever had this happen to you before? Yeah, just let me know in the comments below. I also had another email from, let me go to it here. It was called Evian Ella. That was their name. So Evian Water, I'm assuming, because it says that they make water or something like that, you know. They said they wanted to reach out. However, this email seemed a little bit fishy. First of all, the actual email itself comes from Evian.pro, not Evian.com. And so AI was like, dude, don't go for it because it could be kind of a risky thing, you know what I mean? Often they try to make fake emails that look like they're legit, but they're a little bit different, you know? And so, yeah, I also went and looked it up, and the first thing that popped up was a Reddit page telling me not to go with this sponsor. And so I was like, okay, this is not a real sponsor. And so I just blocked that email. But I think this screen protector company, I think they're pretty legit here. And I have a cool idea of how I can incorporate it in my next video, or my next video on my main channel, just so you guys know. If you guys are watching this and don't know my main channel, here's a link to it or whatever, wherever it's at, up here, somewhere over there. Go check it out. I do make stuff on it. I don't know. I'm going to fill this out really quick though. And yeah. Okay guys, so I got all my information shipped off to them, or like my shipping info. That way they can send me the package. If they make me pay anything, the AI, ChatGPT said, don't go for it because they're trying to scam you, even if it's just like a small shipping fee. And so, you know, if it's a big company, they shouldn't be doing that, I don't think. And so hopefully they don't. I think this is pretty legit, and so we're just gonna have to see. If you guys have any experience with this or whatever, if you guys have had this happen to you or whatever, just let me know in the comments below. But anyways, want to show you guys what I'm working on. Right now, I am working on my robotic arm video. It's gonna come out probably next month, and actually, look at this. This is one of the motors for it. It's NEMA 23 by Stepper Online, and dude, this thing's massive. This is just one motor, by the way. Dude, huge, huge, huge. Like, here's a motor that came off my 3D printer, and currently my shelf thing up here, oh goodness, just nearly hit my head with the camera. This thing uses 2 of these motors right here, and so yeah, and that lifts up this whole like board. But this is just one of the motors on the robotic arm, and I didn't think it was going to be this big. I wanted something with a little bit more power, but I wasn't expecting it to be this huge. And oh my goodness, dude, this thing's going to be able to lift some crap. But yeah, so very excited on that. We do have motors coming. I'm waiting for little drivers to come so I can actually get this thing to move, and so that way we can test different joint designs. But yeah, for now it just stays in the box. But dude, super crazy, to me at least. I don't know, you guys have maybe seen that stuff before, but like I said in my last week's vlog, I was trying to learn, or I needed to learn kinematics and add kinematics to the stuff here. Basically what kinematics is are just sets of equations to calculate the joint angles and stuff like that that you need to reach specific points. And so to learn that, I built this right here. This is my little drawing robot. So what you're supposed to do is put a pen inside the, or you know, a marker or something inside the holder here, and then it will go around and draw what you want to have it draw, you know. Obviously hasn't been working too great, and so super simple, but I've been doing a lot of coding here in Python, and I've been having ChatGPT help me out. I have been using their new reasoning model to help me code, and so yeah, I think I'm gonna go upgrade my subscription to the Pro one, mainly just because I can use the deep research feature and also get more tokens, or yeah, I guess more tokens, I guess you'd say. But yeah, more uses of the versions I'm using right now. But it's been helping me learn how to do these things. So you can see right here, this is a bunch of Python code. And this is basically just for the UI, but it has some functions in here. And if we actually go and load this up, so you just have to press these buttons. Okay, little Python window opens up here. So boom, this is what I have right now, and it's not all currently all functional, but I do want to show you guys it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna plug in this right here. Now you don't need to plug this into your computer. I'm just using my computer to power the servos and the ESP32, but no signals are going through the wire or whatever. So yep, robot just shook there. Here, I'm gonna turn it off so I can show you guys. So auto homes. This servo is a little bit hard to turn, but yeah, I did end up getting a new pack of servos because one I did had broke or whatever. So yeah, now if I plug it in, it should auto home. Boom. So yep, just auto home there. But now what we got to do is the ESP32 sets up a web server basically. So we got to go and connect to the internet here. So now we're connected to its internet thing. Basically, I'm not sure if this is going to work while I'm filming it, but you should be able to plot points here. So like I'm going to plot that point, and then I want the speed of the robotic arm, or the drawing robot, to be pretty slow going to there. So we're just going to turn that all the way up. And then you can see these are your current coordinates, but you see it takes those coordinates and then uses inverse kinematics to get the angles for the servos, you know, because you need to have these servos turn at certain angles to meet those certain coordinates. So yeah, that's what inverse kinematics is for. And so I went and learned all of that. I'll show you guys that function here pretty soon. But if we press the send locations button, it's kind of hard to see, but okay, there we go. Oh, now there are loose wires, and so it is kind of really shaky and stuff, and it doesn't go too smooth at low speeds. And so yeah, I just pressed that. It cleared all of our locations. Now, for some reason, it only clears them once. Like, see, if I press the clear all locations button, nothing happens. However, if I close the window here and restart it, now if I go and add some locations and press the clear locations button, it clears them all, but it won't clear them again during this setting. So I don't know. You have to use the individual clear coordinates button if you want to clear them. But yeah, so let's turn the speed up on this one to the fastest we can get it, and I'm gonna move this down so you guys can see. So yeah, I'm not sure if it's actually getting to the right coordinates, and right now this entire side of the graph here is like unusable because the robotic arm can't actually reach out there. And so since it can't reach out there, we can't even place any points. So what I gotta do is move the graph like over something so I can like get access to points over here. And then I gotta make it so there's a line that's drawn here, and so you can clearly see the edge of where you cannot add points. And then I also want to add like lines down here that show the block of wood, because right now sometimes the pen will go and then it'll get stuck on the wood here and then possibly break something, or you know, it's just not reaching the right coordinates. And so we got to add that in. But yeah, this is how it is right now. It is pretty basic. I'm pretty excited because, dude, I did not know how to do any of this just last week, and so I've been learning it all, and it's been pretty fun. But yeah, if we go out of here and we go over to the drawbot.py, you can see these are like the main functions. So we have send angles. This is what's going to take the inverse kinematic equations angles and then send them over the internet through the web server to this here, or I guess this would be the web server. So yeah, it just sends them to this, and then this reads them and does the action. It is pretty fast. Inverse kinematics. So I had ChatGPT here. Let me move the tripod here. So I had ChatGPT help me with all of this, but I do know how the inverse kinematic equations work now. I didn't just have ChatGPT write it up for me. So yeah, you can see right here, here's a piece of paper. This is forward kinematics equations. The weird zero with a line through it, I think that's called, here, it's in here somewhere, theta. So that's what that sign's called, but that's basically just the angles. And so you can find your exact coordinates based on the angles it has. And so this, I think these are both at 90 degrees. And so if I plug in 90 to here, 90 to here, and then 90 to there, and then do the equation, and L1 and L2 are just your lengths of your arms. And so if I just do that equation, I can find the exact coordinates of where this is at. And so that's how I'm planning on adding lines to the chart to show me where the block of wood is. I'm just gonna move this around and then get the coordinates of each corner and then add them onto the chart, and so that we know, and then add in some kind of equation that checks to see if your point is in the zone. If it isn't, yeah, if it is, it won't allow it. But anyways, that's forward kinematics. Don't really need it for you know, stuff like this, but if you want to find your coordinates that you're currently at, then yeah. Inverse kinematics kind of does the opposite. It takes the points you're at and turns them into angles. And so I think I have it on the back here actually. Yeah, so here's inverse kinematic equations. You know, it's pretty simple actually. It kind of looks crazy, but if you just take the time to learn everything, it's super simple. Though I would recommend using a calculator for this because it would take forever, or just write a Python script for it because it literally does it in an instant. You know what I mean? This is what we got for the actual robotic arm, which is going to be like, you know, one that kind of like my arm. It's going to be a little bit more complex, but for a simple drawing arm like this, that's how it works. And so I've been having ChatGPT help me with this. I am trying to learn the actual functions and things, and I've learned quite a bit, like, you know, if, else statements, for loops, stuff like that. I also went and took a course on Python, and so I do know the basics, but things like this I don't quite know what to do. And so you know, we have to ask it to help. But yeah, for all the UI and stuff, that's what it looks like. But yeah, guys, so that's what I'm currently working on. That's just what I'm up to this week. I've been working on that all week, basically. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys the sponsorship deal, get your guys' thoughts. I'm not too sure. I don't want to do sponsors that I'm not going to actually use, but I do need a screen protector because mine kind of sucks right now. And yeah, so I think I'm gonna probably go with that one. And you know, just something to get my foot in the door and get some experience in this. That's it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys all next week. Bye.